Hi guys, in case you didn't know, I haven't done a YouTube video in a long while, so I just wanted to say the Thick Burb series inspired by Aquatic Neptune is about to come up around this spring, but we don't know when. But, could be after Easter, could be Easter themed video, I don't know, but we'll have to wait and see. Little surprise. Anyways, in the meantime, I'm going to show you custom-made characters that I have made in SoulCalibur VI. So, SoulCalibur has had so many great original characters and some guest characters. Like this one, for instance, Geralt of Rivia from The Witcher, also known as the guy from Fortnite! Chapter 4, Season 1 to be exact. So, creation mode. So here's all the characters I've made. It's going to be a little bit of a long list, but I'll show you what they got. So we got Deadpool from the Marvel Universe using the structure of Geralt. It looks really great. Looks like Deadpool came straight out of the comics there. Really great. We never had a Marvel character in a SoulCalibur game ever, and that'd be really great. Next up is using Sophitia's assets, a veteran from SoulCalibur II, Link from The Legend of Zelda. He actually appeared in the Nintendo GameCube version of SoulCalibur II. I actually happen to have SoulCalibur II, but I don't have the GameCube version. I have the Xbox version, which its guest character includes the Next Fighter. Using Astaroth's assets, Todd McFarlane's iconic demonic superhero, Spawn. So we got Spawn here with his battle axe, his Axe of Agony. And he doesn't have his cape because, if you're aware of the Spawn lore, his cape forms into the axe. It looks really great. It looks like Spawn just returned straight from SoulCalibur. Next up is a veteran, a modernized version of a veteran from SoulCalibur Broken Destiny, the PSP exclusive, using Astaroth's assets again, Kratos from God of War, as he appears in the new game. And so we got Kratos here with his beard and whatnot. I have the younger Kratos, don't you worry. Next up, for all the anime weebos out there, weebos wobble, using Oswell's assets, Goku from Dragon Ball Z. I might make Vegeta. I didn't make Vegeta yet. And next we have two animated juggernauts. Disney's iconic rodent, Mickey Mouse, using Siegfried's assets, with the sword being more in line to the Keyblade from Kingdom Hearts. Mickey's head there looks goofy, I tell you. And next up is DreamWorks' unofficial mascot, the Ogre Lord himself, Shrek. Oh, hello there, and he uses Nightmare's assets there. Like he has a swamp sword. Next up is the leader of the Phantom Thieves, Joker from Persona 5, using Taki's assets. And this looks straight up like a literal appearance by Joker for that game. And next up is Bandai Namco, the company behind SoulCalibur's very own Jin Kazama from Tekken, using Maxi's assets. And if you weren't aware, he did appear in SoulCalibur V, Devil Jin to be exact, in the form of custom character usage, not an actual character. But his grandfather, Heihachi, appeared in SoulCalibur 2, the PS2 version. Next up is DJ Marshmallow using Zhang Hua's assets. It looked really great. Also known as the other guy from Fortnite. Next up is K-pop legend RM of BTS using Raphael's assets there. Next up is the Man of Steel himself, Superman. Or Upside Down 5-Man. It's closest to an S. Using Oswell's assets. Next up is all three of the Powerpuff Girls. So I made Blossom. So I made Blossom, Bubbles, and I also made Buttercup. And those voices sounded less like the original, and the voices are actually more in line. I would compare these more to the 2016 reboot. You know, that stupid-ass reboot to the Powerpuff Girls? Next up, the Toxic Avenger. Yes, the face of trauma. So I made Toxie, I made Jason Voorhees. Oh, in case you didn't know, so the Powerpuff Girls all three I've used Oswell's assets. And for the Toxic Avenger, for Toxie I've used Seong Mina's assets. And for Jason Voorhees, I used Nightmare's assets. So I got two horror icons, Toxie and Jason. Next up is the Dark Knight himself, Batman. So I got Batman here, using Maxie's assets. Go with Superman, and could be Batman without Robin. The Boy Wonder himself, using Killick's assets. And next up is Hedgehog from Summer Camp Island, using Geralt of Rivia's assets. So we got Hedgehog from the Cartoon Network series Summer Camp Island. I also made Ryu from Street Fighter, as he appears in Street Fighter VI, the bearded Ryu from the new one, using Maxie's assets. Cloud from Final Fantasy VII, using Siegfried's assets. It looked really great. Fun fact, Cloud was going to be the PS2 fighter for SoulCalibur II, but was replaced with Heihachi. Next up is 11 from Stranger Things, using Oswell's assets. And then we got Lord Vortek, also using Oswell's assets. We got Lord Vortek from LEGO Dimensions, my all-time favorite LEGO game. Next up is Norman Bates from Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho, using Zhang Hua's assets. You got Norman Bates. And we also got Gomez Adams. That's right. So we got Gomez Adams here. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. He uses Raphael's assets. Next up is Patrick Star from SpongeBob SquarePants. As I struggled on making a SpongeBob and Patrick, using Cervantes' assets. And then we got Squidward using Valdo's assets. It looks really great. Very mushy and stuff. SpongeBob. And we also got Mr. Cartoon, real name Mark Machado, who is a tattoo and graffiti artist, using Zhang Hua's assets. And Mr. Cartoon, I was mainly aware of Mr. Cartoon from that Modelo commercial. Next is the Grim Reaper, public domain icon, Death himself, using Solomon's assets. Next up is Jake Sully, using Killick's assets. We got Jake Sully from James Cameron's Avatar. We got, using Killick's assets, Jeffy from SML, like he's holding a big pencil. Hi, Donnie, what doing? You got the pencil in his nose. And then there is Mr. Beast. I'm going to give you $100,000 in a Tesla. And he uses Talim's assets. And then we also got Agent Jones from Fortnite using Astaroth's assets. We got the caped version of Spawn, the iconic version with his chains, using Ivy's assets. Then we got straight from the Broken Destiny, the young Kratos, using Cervantes' assets, with the iconic weapons there. And then we also got, using Valdo's assets, Legoshi, and using Taki's assets, Haru, both from the Netflix anime Beastars. Then we got Raphael's assets with Jack Horner from Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. You know what they say, can't bake a pie without losing a dozen men. And we also got, using Astaroth's assets, the Incredible Hulk. All using Taki's assets, we got Spider-Man, our friendly neighborhood web slinger. We also got Miles Morales, aka Kid Arachnid. Oh. We also got Venom Spidey, the black suit symbiote Spider-Man. Then we got Kazuma Kiryu using Mitsurugi's assets. Kazuma Kiryu as Sakamoto Ryoma. In Like a Dragon Ishin. And then we got Thanos from the Marvel Universe using Gro's assets. And then we got Portia Crystal, Halsey's character from Sing 2, using Seongmina's assets. And the staff being a nod to, if you've seen Sing 2, you make it. Because I know most of you've seen Sing 2, so you might get the reference. Also, while on the subject of Illumination, we got Gru from Despicable Me, which I definitely more likely just use a pointy nose for Gru there. I'll edit him sometime. And then his Soul Edge weapon is actually decorated to look like a minion. Then we got The Thing from the Fantastic Four. And this original character, Dahunkus, who's like almost like Black Yoshi from SML, almost like Gangster Hulk. Like, yo, it's the Hulk from the hood. So we got all these great custom characters in SoulCalibur VI, and they look really great. So which one was your favorite? Let me know in the comments.